Hi, it's VEDA Day 30, Saturday, August 30th, 2014, approximately 10:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I tried this with the iPad Air, just like I was going to try. And if you think this is a close-up, mm-mm, mm-mm. I turned it on, and it was scary. It was like an automatic zoomed in, like, I'm not ready for that. I'm just not ready. So tomorrow is the last day of the month, the final day of VEDA. Right now I'm pulling on my hair behind me. It's a good length right now. Looks, I'm not nodding at you. I can pull it up under my armpits, but my arms are not in good shape, so we'll just ignore that. I'm looking at myself too much. Sorry, guys. That's the beaches, the boardwalk where I used to live. That's a postcard I was sent back when I lived in Glencoe. This is like a zillion gazillion years ago. In the early 2000s. Way before I even knew that the beaches existed. I've pointed this out before. I'll point it out again, because I just think it's a fucking miracle I ended up... Excuse my language. Jeez, where did that come from? That I ended up somewhere so beautiful. For a time in my life. For the time of my life? I don't know. It was pretty fun at times. But now I'm here. My hometown. I was, so that's the thing. But I've been to these, I don't know how to do this, these places since moving back. I don't know how to do it, sorry. Italy, so who knows where I'll go next, right? I'm reading, I finished that Diane Keaton book, which, I collect books of letters and journals and even some books that fall into the category of, written, not quite autobiography, memoir. Yeah, memoirs. I collect some of those as well. And I really loved the photographs in the book, especially the photographs of her mother's journals. Her mother had written like 89 journals or something. I was interested in Diane's story because Annie Hall is one of my favorite films, and I was curious about her, and I also loved The First Wives Club. I will cheese out on that and admit that. I really got into The First Wives Club for some reason, and now I am a first wife, but I'm not of The First Wives Club yet. It's not supposed, I don't think it's in the works. I didn't marry anyone rich enough to really ever be part of that kind of First Wives Club. Anyway, why am I rambling? That was a movie I liked, but just as a book, I'm going to donate it. It's going to go in the unhaul. Like, there's things called book hauls on YouTube where people show the books they got that month. And it's like those shopping hauls and all that stuff, except people who generally do book hauls also do book reviews and bookshelf tours and talk about books and stuff. So it's not just about, like, look at all the books I got. It's other stuff too. But now there's a thing called book unhauling, which I've done. It's just called donating your books or giving them away. Anyway, that's in the pile to go. I recommend it as a read. Like, I could see that as a beach read, maybe. But I'm not going to keep it for my collection, which is too bad. Yeah, so I'm reading this now. I did love the movie. I know it goes against what zombies are supposed to be. You're not talking to somebody who hasn't seen zombie movies. I have watched a lot of zombie movies and related zombie-like movies because people argued that the zombies in 28 Days Later aren't actually zombies because blah 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 because Romero blah 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 blah. I get it, guys, okay? But I really did enjoy this movie. I thought it was a refreshing take on it. And the book, though, was written first, so it's not exactly like the movie. In fact, I kind of like what they did with the movie better so far. But I'm going to see where this goes. I liked, as far as what they did with a certain aspects of the movie better. It made perfect sense to do what they did with the movie as far as some of these creatures go. But I'm gonna read through this pretty quickly if I actually sit down and read it instead of like click on the internet at everything. But yeah, I like this. I definitely think the film was a good film. I think people should watch it. Like the opening scene. Is it the opening scene? The one where he's in the airport and there's flashback to how he's trying to remember what it was like back then where people were. And actually people, on our cell phones and that are kind of zombie-like and not in socializing and interacting out in public. Okay. It's a good scene. I say give the film a chance for fun anyway. I think it's a really good, fun film. And the book, I'm really liking it so far. It's just different. Oh my god. The guy who wrote this was born in 1981. I was born in 1978. He's exploring the country in his 1977 motorhome. His motorhome is older than me and older than him. Okay, so crushed dreams and unrealized potential. Moving on. I did a 19-minute vlog yesterday, but instead I cut it to like the ending at the end of the vlog about tomatoes. So that was good, but the things I didn't mention were that we paid rent. We also signed the new lease. We signed a yearly lease, although you can give 2 months notice and get out or do what other people do and just leave, but most people give 2 months notice to be proper. But we're not going anywhere, so we signed the lease for the rent increase. The rent increase, yeah, they're doing a rent increase every freaking year, but they do pretty good maintenance on stuff, and it's not that much of an increase this year. Plus we saved on in a couple ways because we pay promptly and we have a good record with these guys. So I had a good record when I lived here before too, so it's good. It's all good in the hood. It just feels like such a commitment. So of course I had already written down like a few things that I want to see happen, or changes. Another bike rack, shovel the snow next year. I don't know, different things. Just feel like you have to bring some things up when you're signing a lease, when your money's going up on a place. Or I do anyway. So, yeah, because the bachelor I had in the beaches didn't have a rent increase, but it was also like, it was not a well-maintained building, so, but I didn't care. I lived where I lived. I'll eventually let go. So yeah, we signed that like responsible adults, and that's good. So the rent goes up December 1st. Good to give notice, you know. Good to, they get you, you know, they want to know by then. Before then, you know, you sign that so that you're saying, yeah, you're staying or whether you're leaving by the end of November, and we're not going anywhere. So, other than that, that bicycle ride was good, but I did learn that I probably need to, I don't know where my inhaler is, but I'm gonna need to get another inhaler, so I have to see the doctor anyway, but I have to still wait till I get my health card renewed. So, next month, gotta get the health card renewed. Must, because I have an appointment at the end of the month, and I do need to see my doctor about stuff, and I do need to, like, follow up with some, you know, psychiatric care, and, can't do that without a health card, so I've got to get that health card. I can't put that off. But I really think the bike ride was a good thing, but I need, apparently, if I really push it cardiovascularly, I'm going to need my puffer. I forget that I have bronchial asthma unless I get a really bad cold that turns into bronchitis, which has been a while, or if I push myself up big hills and do like 2 hours of bike riding all over the place. And I want to be able to bike more, so I don't want to stop doing that exercise and biking. That's something I definitely need to do, especially if I want to not be obese. And that's the goal, to not be obese. And so, puffer it is. So I don't have an asthma attack in this gosh awful darn town and die on the street. Fat and obese. Wow, 12 minutes. I could tell you other things, but really, you know, we've been talking every day this month or whatever, and where's it getting us? Soon I think it's time we take some time apart, you know? I like vlogging though. I just signed the 750 words challenge again. You know, to type 750 words a day. And usually I end up like writing 1,000 or so. But I think I need to do that again. I don't know if I can do that every day. But I did this every day, so I should be able to do that every day. If I could bike ride every day, holy cow, I'd be losing weight like you wouldn't believe, but I'm honest with myself. I'm just not going to do that. So, anything else I wanted to say? Nope.